Robbie, we're twins today.
Hey!
Did we just get into each other's closet today?
I'm not gonna lie to you. When I knew we were filming today, and I'm sorry, I just booped the mic. So when I knew we were filming today, I was like, I really love these polos. I'm gonna wear this polo. It's gonna be fantastic. But I know that Jake will probably wear this one. Andy,
I default to this polo
I don't think
a lot.
Andy ever wears this one.
No, but I like it because I'm a little bigger right now.
Yeah, hey,
you know,
black is thinning.
Yeah, and I wear it often, even when it's not video shoot day or we're out at trade shows. I wear it all the time. But we ended up matching today.
There we go.
Not on purpose. We didn't set a wardrobe here, but it's just what happened to be. Again, I wear this quite a bit. So anyway, thanks for being here.
Hey, happy to be here.
You know what's coming up very soon.
Thankful to be here, some might say.
Oh, that was really good. What's coming up here soon?
We are heading into the Thanksgiving holiday season.
There you go. And I like how Thanksgiving's a day, but we call it the Thanksgiving season.
Yeah, the Thanksgiving season, I mean, let's be real. Let's stretch it out a whole week because most of you are probably taking multiple vacation days.
That's right.
All that jazz.
Well, give me an idea. What are some of your favorite memories or favorite things? I shouldn't say memories. What are your favorite things to do?
Favorite things to do
in Thanksgiving, not just in general. I know you.
And I know we talked about I was filming last year. We talked about my family are big Black Friday shoppers.
That's right.
So we are really big into Black Friday shopping. But probably one of my favorite things is that I am not a chocolate chip cookie fan. I just go ahead and claim that everyone's like chocolate chip cookies are the best cookies. That is factually incorrect, but it's fine. But growing up, one of my aunts, every single Thanksgiving, she brought me a chocolate chip cookie cake.
Huh. Cookie cake?
No idea why, but there was always a chocolate chip cookie cake.
So now that's just ingrained.
And when I think of Thanksgiving, I think chocolate chip cookie cake. And I remember a few years ago, I called my aunt out for it, and I was like, whatever happened? Like, why did that stop? That was a good thing. And it's probably one of the only times of year that I would eat a chocolate chip cookie.
And so what does she say?
And now I'm like, I know that I'm 28 years old, but I still need my chocolate chip cookie cake. So last year, I literally bought a chocolate chip cookie cake.
So you think there's going to be one delivered this year for you?
I think so.
Yeah,
fingers crossed. See that. Fingers crossed.
Well, we have 3 things that youth workers need to know today about Thanksgiving.
Absolutely.
And this first one I really like, just as we were unpacking it together, is teach I almost said art, but teach the practice of remembrance.
Yeah.
I think I kicked this off by saying, Thanksgiving was a shocker to me. I said out loud as a shock to me, not to you. But Thanksgiving is not a biblical holiday.
Yeah.
Not meaning that it's not biblical. It's not found in the Bible, right?
Yeah.
The holiday that we do Christmas, and some would say, well, Christmas didn't really happen in December. That's not what I mean.
Yeah, no.
It celebrates Jesus' birth. But Thanksgiving is not a biblical thing.
Yeah. It's not like the early church. I was about to call it the OG church, but I don't know if you can put those two terms together.
You could.
The early church, they didn't practice Thanksgiving, and so, but I do believe
the holiday of Thanksgiving.
The holiday of Thanksgiving.
That's what I was going to say. But you know what we do find all the time in Scripture?
Yeah.
Is the art or the practice of Thanksgiving or remembrance.
Yeah, and I think it's a practice that honestly students don't use anymore.
I would agree.
And they may use it for some not so important things. If you ask a student, hey, can you show me a funny TikTok? Or do you remember the game that happened between these two teams 3 years ago?
Yeah.
They're going to be like, oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, do you remember, can you tell me about a couple times that your parents have done something really kind for you?
Yeah.
Right? Like that's the silence that we get in that moment. And so I think that you have an opportunity to teach your students. I mean, if I know that when I was a student minister working in a church, asking my students to remember, I would ask them this question: what is the last thing God has done to work in your life?
That's good.
And I got radio silence at all times. And it made me realize I wasn't doing a great job teaching them the art of remembrance.
That's good. And we see that all through the Old Testament, even the New Testament, is remembering, focusing on the things that God has done. The most distinct one is, building Ebenezer's. And so I know that it was a practice that God obviously finds very valuable. Yeah. And I think in this season, it'd be a good way to draw that into your students, right? It doesn't have to be this super somber occasion like remember when. No, it's remember when God did. Yeah. And we see this again in the New Testament, especially in Hebrews. Remember this happened, this happened, this happened. This is the God that we serve, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Another one is use this break as a time to connect with your students, but also your volunteers. I think in student ministry we talk all the time about use everything to connect with students, right?
Yeah.
But so much of our ministry as youth workers is to leaders, right?
Absolutely.
If we take the biblical principle, right? Jesus had 12. One of them standing in the back, but so 11, so 12 turned into the 3, which turned into the 1, right?
Yeah.
So realistically, you're only going to be able to disciple 12, and 1 is going to stab you in the back.
Yeah.
So
Classic.
if you want more than 12 students in your ministry, you have to have adult volunteers.
Absolutely. And I think that it's so powerful to lean into and empower those volunteers, because a volunteer that is on your side, like Jake said, just grows the impact of the ministry, not just your ministry.
right.
And so we
good.
have to always believe, hey, I'm not building my ministry up for me. I'm building up this ministry because it's God's ministry that I am being gifted with to steward in this moment. And if you empower those volunteers, you pour into those volunteers, one day when you sadly aren't the leader of that ministry because you've gone on to do something bigger that God has called you to, then the next person steps in and they have these powerful leaders that you have already blessed them with because you've been pouring into and investing them. And the Thanksgiving holiday is perfect for this because what a great and powerful moment for them who could even start to feel, well, I don't even know if the youth worker even remembers me anymore. And for them to get a handwritten note from you that just says, I'm so thankful for your impact in this ministry. And if you include a note of how you've really been working with Anna lately or how you've been working with Billy lately. Really
the first thing I thought of is like, you're going to write that note to the 6th grade boy Sunday school teacher and be like, yeah, I try to not remember you because of all the holes in the wall, but anyway, I am thankful for you. Mike, is it? Oh, no, Robbie. Anyway, I do think that's good. And just cards. YM360 has some really cool volunteer appreciation cards. You can pick them up or not. They're basically priced to just get them to you. But you can do this by writing on 3x5 cards. Send a text message, an email, a video message. And just what a cool thing in this little holiday break, a Thanksgiving break. Even take your cell phone and shoot a selfie video and just, hey, Robbie, thankful for the way that you're pouring into students on Wednesday night. You're an encouragement. And click send. So just maybe this Thanksgiving, focus not only on your students in this break, but on your adult volunteers.
Absolutely.
And I'm throwing this one in. This one's a bonus that I learned somewhere along the way. And I'm saying don't do a turkey bowl. And now I think most people are like, what? We can't play football? We can't play football.
You're telling me we can't play no football.
Plo. Didn't you say plus?
Plus?
On a previous thing?
Disney Plus?
Anyway. Where am I going with this? Turkey bowl. Sorry. Got me here. Turkey bowl.
I don't know.
Sorry, play football. But here you go. We have churches, and I've seen churches over the years, they'll go and get frozen turkeys and do turkey bowling with them. Here, this is what I'm going to say. This is a freebie, and if you have no idea what I'm talking about, you can Google it. It's actually a pretty fun idea to take frozen turkeys. But here's the principle behind this, is that it's food, and there are starving people all over, and you're going to say, what am I going to do? Take this frozen turkey and send it to those starving kids? No, I know you're not. But it's just the value and the way that the church looks in the community of wasting food. So this is just a freebie to you.
That's fair.
And years ago, I bucked this so hard, and I was like, this is dumb, Then I realized that this is actually a pretty big thing.
Yeah, there are lots of people that do it.
Anyway.
When I saw this, I was very curious myself.
I didn't even tell them beforehand.
It's fine. You can do things to celebrate and have a really good time without bringing a negative image. If you're looking for holiday games and you're like, I just don't know what to do with Thanksgiving, email me, Robbie@wine360.com, and I'll be more than happy to help you guys out with some holiday games.
Yeah, that don't have
waste
of food. There you go. Hey, thanks for what you do. We know that this season, like any season, is a challenging but also fun time in youth ministry. And we know you wear many hats along the way. So we create high-quality resources and life-changing events so you can spend time doing what matters most, which is leading your students into a vibrant relationship with Jesus Christ. Thanks for what you do, and if there's anything that we can do to serve you, just reach out to our team.
See ya.